ZNP family, it's me, Devin Walker, and I have come here to bless your eyes and ears with an absolutely electric podcast. It's episode 101. It's Devin 101. And I'd like to thank you all for listening, watching, and tuning in. Good night. Okay, so I have a hole-in-one. The story behind the hole-in-one is elite because I was playing alone, which is everybody's worst nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm on a 165-yard straight downhill par 3. And when I tell you I'm bad at golf, I'm bad at golf. I am attempting to make contact with the golf ball. I connect with my 6-iron, all right? Now, you'll see tomorrow. I take 4-iron off the tee, 185 on a frozen rope, okay? Right down the dick. Now, the 6-iron is my club of choice. I pured it. And I'm thinking to myself, that might be a pretty good shot. It starts to go down. I'm a little faded, so things have slowed down for me. It gets about, around its apex, and I'm thinking, this might go in. It hits like 8 inches behind the pin, spins back and drops. No one's there to see it. I immediately get my phone out. I start filming it. I'm like, you guys aren't going to believe this. You're going to think I hit 1,000 balls. I just got a hole-in-one. I go down. I turn the corner. It's like a blind par 3. There's like 2 high school kids pruning the trees. And I roll up in the cart, and they're like, you're going to want to check the hole, bro. And we saw it. You hit 1 ball. And they like went up.
Oh, because they knew. They're golfers. So they
went up to the clubhouse, and they put my name in, and they put it in the paper.
That's awesome.
It's my greatest accomplishment.
Listen, I'd say less than, that's a 1 in a billion.
Oh, there's only 2 as I know. I don't know if Miz has one. There's not a lot of challenge golfers.
No, very few.
Which is annoying and stupid. But Chris Underwood also has a hole-in-one. Also a challenge champion.
That, of course. Of course
Got
he
it
does.
On his birthday with all his boys.
Bro, I'm taking, next time if I ever see him, I'm taking him to the casino. I'm going to be like,
Underwood?
Yeah, here's my...
I've never met him. I've only heard him talk on the phone. He might be the nicest guy on planet Earth.
Probably.
One of my buddies, John Lyons, shout out John Lyons. He'll be stoked about this. No one ever shouts out John Lyons.
Shout out Johnny.
Yeah, shout out John Lyons.
We should just start shouting out John Lyons. Put that in the notes. Shout out John Lyons every show moving forward.
He is the nicest. It's him or Chris Underwood. It's one of the two.
The battle for nicest person
on planet Earth.
Oh, that's incredible. That's an incredible story. Congrats on the hole-in-one.
Thank you.
That's like some people waited a lifetime for a moment like this.
Hashtag Kelly Clarkson. Hashtag John Lyons. Hashtag hole-in-one.
More importantly, let's get a round of applause for this challenge champion who's on our couch.
Devin Walker. What's up, man?
That
was the hole-in-one better than winning the challenge?
Well, that one will never get old, but yes, by a lot.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Beating in your local papers better than winning $500,000.
Beating a bunch of morons at an easy game versus getting a hole-in-one. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that you make more?
Go with the hole-in-one.
You make more money though beating a bunch of morons in an easy game.
That's tough to tell. I've got a lot of brand deals off that hole-in-one.
There you go.
Marble.
Yeah. American Spirit.
That's hysterical. But the 4-iron off the deck though.
No, I tee it up.
Yeah. Oh, you tee it up.
Oh, I tee it up.
Okay.
Then I hit it again because it only goes about 180 yards. So even on a short par 4, I'm hitting the 4-iron again.
Oh man, that's great. Well,
yeah, we're having a good time tomorrow.
Let's talk about some accolades here. Okay, we got 9 challenge seasons, 8 on the flagship. You got All Stars 5, and you got Champs versus Stars. You ran 3 finals. Okay, you also have 1 championship in season 38. Ride or Dies. One more round of applause. Anytime there's a champion in the house, give him a
shout out Tori Deal.
Shout out to Tori Deal. Dave, as they say.
I'm always jealous of people who won several seasons into their career. Because when you won,
it's a humble brag.
You understood 100%. But my thing is this. Think about it like this.
That's a good one.
I did it first time, like easy season, no real like vets. I mean, Wes had anchors all over his team, like him and anchors. So we had no real vets. But then after that, dude, I was like, this is going to be the most lucrative career I ever have.
Right.
And then it's just L after L after L. So it's like if you were to go on your first date and get some ass, and then
every date's like this.
right, every day, and then you get shut down every day.
Oh, this is how dates go?
Exactly.
And you never get again.
Dude, I love dates.
Yeah.
Dates are sick.
Yeah, I'm going to go on a million first dates. And then that was the only one that ever happened at.
I think I'll only go on first dates forever.
Exactly. Anyways, your win was fun to watch because that was a stacked final.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was full of vets.
Yeah, it was. The season was difficult, but each person in the challenge, and this is really how I feel about it, have like someone that can really lift them up and get the most out of them. And then also could be their kryptonite, right? So like when Jordan was rooting Aneesa on in Not So Fast versus Casey and Kenny, no one could have gotten her to perform the oh my cooch acrobatic feats that she was doing except for Jordan Wisely. But I don't know if you guys know this story or not. When they're telling us the rules right before the final, they go, okay, there's like a route you have to take. And I ask, thinking I'm going to bait Olivia and Horacio. I'm like, well, can you pilot your own course? You never should.
No.
Do not.
No.
Okay.
It's like in the jungle.
Yeah. And they're like, well, yeah, I guess you could, but like we've laid it out so that you could like this is the most efficient way to do it. And I'm thinking, all right, well, they're like really going to go for it, you know? Because like the night before we were on the bikes, like they like pinned it to get an extra 10 minutes of sleep, right? I'm like, I'm sitting on the bike fucking chilling, dude. I'm like, we got to go 100 kilometers. And what's the reward again? More sleep? I'm good. We're
on the ground. You're not gonna sleep good
more
anyways.
sleep in the ground. So yeah, we're just, Tori, take your time.
You lay there catching cramps all night.
So they tell us, they're like, yeah, I guess you can go like, you can pilot your own course if you want to. The horn blows. There is, we have to take a 90-degree turn. Jordan and Aneesa beeline it directly through the woods to save like 40 yards. And it's not a path. Like it's the woods.
Right.
And she immediately turns her ankle. And has a sprained ankle for the rest of the final. So
The longest final ever was like 124 hours or some shit.
it was insane.
Yeah.
So I tell that story because Jordan was so perfect for her leading up to that moment.
Yeah.
But then he forgot. Right?
Finals Jordan.
Finals Jordan kicked in
Yeah.
and he was the kryptonite for Aneesa.
Yeah.
Because they actually had a shot in that if she's got two legitimate legs.
Well, she doesn't have two legitimate legs at this point, so now she's got less than that.
Well, she actually made an amazing recovery.
She's got jello ankles.
Dude.
Always has.
No one. Aneesa might be Wolverine. She has superhuman healing power. Now she doesn't have. She needs to work on the not getting hurt part. But if she does get hurt, she'll be back.
Oh yeah.
Regeneration.
It's not just knees or ankles. It's like, what's that song? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh, yeah. I know that one well.
That is Aneesa's injury report.
She's
Head, shoulders,
Deadpool.
knees, and toes.
Aneesa is Deadpool.
It's all of them. It's every one. I'm like, how? I'm like, how did you hurt your toe? Fessy is classic. One time, so Fessy can be funny. I just want to start there. He's got it in him.
He sure can.
Yeah, he's got
Shout
it.
out
in him.
Fassel.
And then I'll wrap up my opening monologue after this.
No, don't wrap it up. Keep going.
So
Impregnate that monologue, please.
So Fessy is partners with Aneesa in Double Agents, and we have to run a mini final. And we have to like carry this log or whatever. Now, I am on record saying this, and I will always say this. I think that Aneesa has been treated unfairly on the challenge. I think she brings a lot to the table, and I think she's a viable aspect of a team if you coach her correctly and you let her cook. You gotta let Aneesa cook.
Let her cook.
You gotta let Aneesa cook.
What do you mean by that?
No one lets her cook. Dude, she has good ideas. And she looks at it like she looks at stuff in terms of efficiency
Yeah.
As same way that I do, because we have to. Because the only way I can beat someone like you in something is if I'm more efficient at it. So her brain automatically.
I can vouch for that because.
That concludes the free preview of the Zach Nichols podcast.
So go to Patreon and subscribe to see the rest of the shit that we talk.
Go do it now.